Hey guys, wait, no, the video hasn't started. Why is no video? Right, the video started. Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing a tips and tricks video today on Need for Speed Heat because I want more views, and this is the best kind of way to do it. Now, Need for Speed Heat, the most important thing basically is rep, because you need that to unlock missions and cars. So I recommend at night time getting a car that has best acceleration and it's really fast. So you don't want a car that's like really powerful and really strong that will destroy the cops. You want a car that can escape them. I recommend, unless you have a Lamborghini, the best starter car that you can get, well no, like the best mid-game car that you can get once you have it unlocked is the Corvette ZR1. But unless you have that unlocked, probably the Chevy Camaro. Like you unlock that pretty early on in the game, and it's a very good car to use. The best starter car I would say is probably the Nissan. Yeah, the best starter car is probably in the Nissan, so you want to get that if you're planning on getting this game and starting the new game. 2, money. You need money to actually buy the cars, obviously. Captain Obvious Jack here. But the best way to do that is not by doing like loads of small races and everything, but actually by doing sprint races and circuit races that you unlock on mid-game. So you want to be basically doing all the missions. Like the missions should be your main priority. Like the actual proper story missions, not the side missions or the driving stories, because they're the ones that unlock the cars. So, and I suggest stuff like oh, I'm in a race, can't show you, but stuff like sprint races. So the one I'm doing right now, you need to get into like the story mission, where like, I know this is not until quite far on in the game, but you need to get to the story mission where you lose the garage, and you need to get to a new secret garage, which is located up here, exactly here. When you get a new garage here, there's going to be a race down there. That gives you 41,000 bank. But when you get better cars, I think it like heightens the price and makes you have a bigger recommended car. So I recommend doing a lot of sprint races, and there's way more circuit races in daytime than there are sprint races. The circuit races that give off the most money are better. It doesn't matter how long it takes, and it doesn't matter like I say, it doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter if you fail it multiple times, they're definitely worth it. Because they give you so much money once you're finished. Oh, for God's sake! It gives you so much money once you're finished, you know. So that's exactly what you want to do. You want to get more cash during the races, so you want to do better races that give out more cash. Otherwise, it's pretty useless, like to just do races that give you like 13,000 bank or 20,000 bank. 20,000 bank's good, but 43,000 bank is better. Especially if you're trying to get quite expensive cars, which you'll actually unlock later on in the game, that are very definitely worth it. Stuff like, again, the Corvette ZR1, which is definitely worth it because of how fast it is. And upgrades for cars. Upgrades for cars are one of the most important things actually in the entire game, because you wouldn't be able to progress in the game even if you bought one of the fastest cars you can actually buy in the dealership. You still need to upgrade the engine, otherwise it's not going to be compatible for events. It will be for a while, but then eventually, and it's easier in events as well to just upgrade your engine as much as you possibly can. Upgrade the performance. Now, the suspension kit the suspension kits and the transmission and everything, they're not the most important thing, I think. I recommend putting all your work into the engine first. Because the engine, like, once you put all your work in the engine, like what I've put loads of super parts in this. You want to put all the parts into the engine first to get the engine as powerful as possible, and then you want performance upgrades, so like how good the handling is and how good it steers. It steers like a boat, but that's because I haven't got that's because I haven't got as much upgrades for it. And the perks aren't really that important. The best perk to actually get is probably the self repair kit. That's probably the best one. The repair kit. There's nothing better, really, because when you're getting smashed around by the cops at night time, and you're on low health and you're just about to escape them, but you're on low health and you're close to a garage. Well, you're on low health, but you're just about to escape the cops and you're nowhere near the nearest garage. And you've got no more gas station, like you've got no more repairs available from the gas stations. Repair kits, like I just showed you there, fully repair your car. All you need to do, if you're on PlayStation, tap circle. If you're on Xbox, you tap B, and I don't know what the thing is on PC. And I know you can get Need for Speed Heat on Nintendo, I don't know what that is. Also, because like I say, the street racers. So here's where your garage will be if you keep on going with the storyline, which is quite short. This race here, called the Cross Mountains. It's a sprint race, and now it's only worth 42. Now it's only worth 32,000. Now get on to that, leads on to the next tip. That, once you keep doing the race, it will downgrade the actual, like, how much money you get from it. You can reset how much money this is, so you can make it go back to the maximum amount of money that you earn. All you need to do, and it's very simple, is just fast travel to a garage and go inside, and then when you come back out, the race will be 43,000 or whatever price it was you started it. And last but not least, the cops. Now, if you are familiar with Need for Speed Heat, if you've played it, you've probably played the nighttime mode. If you haven't, what are you doing? Get in it right now and play it. It's awesome. I love like survival instinct in games like this. Now, the best thing to do, right, with the cops, wait, no, I don't know, the cops, I mean, subtitles, obviously. The cops, what you need to do with cops is, you need to actually be able to find them, obviously, and that's how you get your heat level up. And the heat is like the multiplayer at night time, right? And first thing, I'll start off with how to escape them. There's a couple of areas in the game that are like glitched areas where you just need to drive onto the roof of something and they'll lose you. No, the thing that I do, I'm not showing you any glitched locations because I don't actually know where they are. This might be it, possibly, but I'm not too sure. It looks more like a Fortnite playground, but wait, no, I think that might actually be. Oh my god, that is the. Oh my Jesus, I'm so dumb. Wait, I don't know if that is, but I think it might be. Anyway, the thing to do in nighttime is, what you want to do is you want to get a fast car, like I've already explained, and you want to try and get like round the back of buildings, and then they'll probably end up losing you when you're around the back of them, because the cops are so dumb. And plus, you've probably heard of the dinosaur. That's my favourite dinosaur ever. No, I do not mean by the dinosaur. I mean by, in the game, the massive tank thing. What it is, it's an armoured vehicle from the police. Okay, that rain just came out of absolute nowhere there. It's an armoured vehicle that comes out of nowhere and it says on the screen, Rhino incoming. Now, in my opinion, and this isn't really a tip, this is just what I do here, but Now, most people would just like keep on going and try and avoid it and probably crash into it and die. What I do, because this has happened to me a lot, is I just like quickly spin my car around like this. Like the rhino's coming straight for me, and the cops are behind me. I just do that. Reason I do that is the cops will keep going because they wouldn't have known that you were planning on turning around, so they'll keep going and then turn. And the rhino, which has happened to me a couple of times, has actually smashed into a cop, destroying the cop. So then you only have to get rid of one policeman or one cop, and then you can escape and go to the nearest safe house. So I just suggest turning around, but that's not really a tip. No one else really does that. It's just what I do. And if you can't get the cops, like if you can't actually get the cops to be hit by the rhino, don't worry, that's fine. It's happened to me a couple of times. So it's probably because, well, it's been like in a very short alleyway, and the rhino comes through me, so I just quickly spin around, drive the other way. The cops ram into the front of it instead of the rhino actually hitting that. Yeah, that's just what I do. So yeah, that's my tips and tricks video for Need for Speed Heat. If you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.